Flash CS4 Professional makes it easier than ever to make hypertext links, and that's the focus of this lesson. We're going to make a normal hypertext link that directs us to a web page on the internet, and we're going to make a mail to link. We'll start with our selection tool, selecting the text frame in the middle of the stage. Remember, a double click will give you a blinking insertion point so we can highlight the text that we want to be a hypertext link. In this case, the opening video to brain. So we'll highlight that text and then take a look at your properties inspector. After character settings and paragraph settings, you'll find options. You'll have a link field in addition to a target in which you want that link to open. So let's go ahead and set our link. We're going to link to the Video to Brain website at http://www.video2brain.com. Be sure to hit the Enter key. The clue to the developer that you have created a hypertext link is a dotted line underneath the text. So let's click away from the text so that you can see that dotted line. Again, just a visual clue for the developer. This will not be visible on the Swift. So let's save our file. Click again inside the Video to Brain link, and you'll see now that this is a hypertext link, the target combo box has been activated. If you would like the target of the link, in this case the video2brain.com website, to open in the same browser window as your Flash file, you have two choices. You can do nothing, in other words, leave the target field empty, or you can choose Self. If you would like the target of the link to open in a second browser window, you can choose Blank. Although they're rarely used these days, framed websites still exist, and that's what the second two options are for, parent and top. If your Flash file were in a frame-based website, it would be located in one frame. Choosing top would break you out of those frames, and the Flash file's link would open up in an entire browser window, so it would not open in the individual frame in which the Flash file resides. If the Flash file were embedded in a frame that itself was embedded in another frame, you could open the link in the other frame known as the parent frame. We're going to put this on Self, and let's go ahead and save and generate our Swift by pressing Control, Enter. When you mouse over the bottom of the Swift, let's say below the graphic, your cursor should be an arrow. We've got selectable text here, so our cursor changes into an I-beam, and if we mouse over Video to Brain, it turns into a pointing finger, which is a visual clue to the end user that that's a hypertext link. Clicking the link launches the browser with our Video to Brain website. Okay, let's close the browser and return to Flash. Close the Swift. Now we'll make a mail to link. Above the map and below the search field in our interface, there's a Contact Us text field. With your selection tool, click once on that text field. Notice in this case, we're not going to highlight the text. The entire text box will serve as our link. Back to the link field in the Properties panel, we'll click inside and we'll type a mail to link. Instead of the HTTP, the Hypertext Transfer Protocol, we're going to use the mail to, which is MALTO:, followed by an email address. And I'll choose info@video2brain.com and hit Enter. This mail to link will behave exactly as it would in an HTML web page. It will activate an end user's email client software, ready to compose an email pre-addressed to, in this case, info@video2brain.com. Clearly, this method is dependent upon the end user having an email client and having it set up in such a way that it addresses their personal email and so forth. So, for example, if they were at an internet cafe or something like that, it probably wouldn't be the best choice. So, there are more robust ways to send email through Flash. However, in this method, it's simply going to be a mail to that launches whatever the end user's email client is with a pre-addressed email. We'll check it out on this system, and you'll see that a typical email client will attempt to launch when we click on the Contact Us link. So let's go ahead and save our file and generate a Swift with Control Enter. And here again, cursor is a normal arrow. However, when I head over to the Contact Us text field, it turns into a pointing finger, again indicating a link. And I'll go ahead and click that link, and you can see that it is attempting to send a message. Let's go ahead and close the generated email, the SWIFT, and return to Flash. So that's how you make hypertext links and mail to links using Flash's text tool in conjunction with the property inspector. We highlight our text and we go to the option setting of properties.